Oh my god. What's up? What's up, guys? It's been a cool month or so since I've filmed anything besides like talking head videos, so feels weird. But we're back. We're hitting pause squats today. I'm on a journey to get my squat feeling normal again because competing at Worlds, my squat was trash. Like, I went from squatting 300 kilos to 661 to squatting, what was it? 622 or something? Like I think it was 280 or 282.5. Like, that's really bad. So I have a theory that it has to do with my adductors and the way I was positioning my feet. Because when I point my feet out wider, it allows me to use more of my adductors and push my knees out. Whereas when I was squatting, prepping for Worlds, my knees were going a lot more forward. My feet were pointed a lot more forward. So it's one thing that I think it might be, but we're gonna figure it out.
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees and jump.
That was some shit. It was supposed to be a set of 6, and that was 5. Turn the mic on. Oh, it's on. Okay. We dropped it down to 530 because, yeah, that last set was ass. I definitely wasn't hitting depth, for 1, and 2, it was just slow. So we're gonna try to dial it in a little bit and actually get 6 on this set instead of 5. But I honestly just think my strength isn't there right now. I feel like my adductors are weak, which is annoying, but we're on the way back to it. It's just gonna take a minute, but we'll be back. Okay. That one felt better. That one started to feel a little bit like my old squat. I feel like I set my feet just a little bit wider. And notoriously, my first set moves worse than all the other sets. So that could also be another factor. But that felt great. time for high bar. I figured out why that last set felt so good. That's because I was squatting high. Felt a lot easier, but at least it felt decent. Now I just need to work on my depth again. Now that my stance has changed a little, I'm not used to hitting proper depth. So I just looked at what I did last, and it was 374 for a high bar set of 10. So we're gonna try to hit that again, because my high bar strength should still be there. Just typically I don't push it like crazy on these, so I should be able to hit this still. I feel dehydrated. Nah, that felt like shit. Oh my god. I felt something pop in my quad on like the second rep. So that was a little funky. We're good though. I just had one of those burps where it felt like there was a little something extra there. Freaked me out a little bit. About to hit this again. Definitely not bumping it up, because those last few reps, they were a freaking struggle. They did not feel great. But this is what's necessary. If I can't do well on my pause squats, I'm gonna make sure I do well on these. Those suck. Like a lot. Alright, main thing with leg press is trying to simulate my squat a bit with it. So I'm gonna have my feet pointed out and kind of get them higher up on the platform, because I'm a posterior dominant squatter. So I'm gonna try to make it as similar as I can. And then get slow, controlled reps. And get a deep stretch at the bottom. That way I can work on my depth a little bit. So, we finished up the workout just with some calves and core. And I did like a set of hip thrusters just because I feel like my posterior is still weak, annoyingly. And honestly, it's not the exciting stuff, so you're not missing out on anything. But it is super motivating for my squat to feel somewhat like it used to. Like, it's been incredibly frustrating just not knowing why my squat feels the way that it does. So I'm just very glad that it feels like I'm figuring it out, at least. And I feel like I'm super detrained at the moment. Like, my volume base is very low. Going into Worlds, I had very low volume, and I was trying to keep the intensity really high, and that did not do me any favors. I feel like I was detrained almost going into Worlds. So we're learning. We'll get there. Maybe a coach is in the cards. I know I'm already talking with Tammy, but it makes me a bit nervous to get a coach, because like, I've never had a coach before. And, what if things don't work? But at the same time, I was talking with a friend, Ida, actually, and she highly recommended me to get a coach, just because there's other aspects that you can learn from coaches. You might not always get stronger, but you will learn things about yourself and about training, right? So I think it might be time to take that leap and just go for it, because I think overall it would be best for me. I just got to do it. But yeah, I like the way that my workouts are structured, and I like training just to train. So that's another thing that like kind of intimidates me, because what if my training isn't the same? But I know that I just got to get over that. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Thank you guys for watching.